started playing volleyball when I was in grade 5. Um, yung best friend ko actually, she told me to join the grade school team of there. And for context, I was a very tikay girl. And never pumasok talaga sa isip ko na mag-join ng sport. Kasi nga, I don't even like playing for fun during recess kasi ayokong pinapawisan ako. So, in short, I just joined kasi my best friend did. Pero eventually, I realized na I had this competitive nature in myself pala. And I like the idea of getting better at something. So, kumbaga yung best friend ko nung time na yon, she only did it because, for fun. But then, ako, I realized that I think there's something about volleyball that just, I don't know, like, unleashes a certain aspect in me, which is yung competitive nature. And then, I decided to stick to volleyball. Yung best friend ko, she stopped eventually kasi she realized it's not for her. Pero ako, I knew it was like something talaga that was meant for me. Say, nag-start yung passion ko for volleyball when I realized na there's also this sisterhood that comes with the sport. And it really made me want to keep practicing and playing. Kasi yung mga athletes ko nung time na yon, they were really friendly and they really saw me as their younger sister. And I really liked hanging out with them. And one way for that to happen is to play volleyball. Tapos, nung mga grade school din ako, that's when I started watching Ateneo in the UAAP. Tapos, mas na-inspired talaga ako to eventually play there. Kasi sabi ko na parang, I think I have the capability to keep improving kasi nga super driven ako and I had that competitive aspect in me. Kaya parang nung nakita ko sila, parang naset na yung mind ko na eventually I will play there. And that's when I realized na parang, oh my gosh, I'm actually really passionate about this sport and hindi lang siya yung for fun.
Why you choose spiker?
Medyo wala ka naman talagang choice kung anong position yung ipi-play mo. Yung coaches usually yung nakakakita nun eh. Like, when I was younger, I was actually one of the tallest. So, compared sa mga teammates ko nung grade school, medyo mas matangkad talaga ako. So, yung coach ko, he made me a middle spiker. Medyo kaya pa nung grade school yung net kasi it wasn't so high. And then I was really tall, lanky girl. Kaya parang achievable pa maging middle spiker or middle hitter ng time na yun. But then, nung nag-high school ako, parang my coach realized it was better to put me as an outside hitter. Kasi nga, though I can jump high, advantage pa din kasi pag mas matangkad ka if you're playing the middle blocker position. And then eventually, yun na lang din ang naging position ko until college.
Why you choose Ateneo?
Okay. Kasi nga, diba, when I was younger, I was in Ateneo de Cebu. Doon ako nag-grade school, nag-high school, nag-senior high. Syempre kung ano yung school mo, yun din yung gusto mong i-cheer, diba? So, when I was growing up, I was introduced to the UAAP kasi you could see it sa TV eh. And then, when I heard na may Ateneo team, syempre dun ako. Kasi Ateneo din yung team ko eh. And then, that's when I grew to love the Fab Five. Kasi yun yung Fab Five era eh. And then, like what I mentioned earlier, I was inspired to play in the UAAP. So, since growing up, parang sila na yung una kong na-idolize. Eventually, nag-carry on din na parang gusto ko din ako, like, the people that I see on TV, gusto ko ako din, ganun din. I wanna play for Ateneo and play in the UAAP. Both of my parents are from Manila. They're from Bulacan, specifically. And then, when I was 3 years old, my dad had to move to Cebu kasi he was assigned there for work. And so, kami as a family, we also had to move there with him. And then, doon ako nag-study. And doon kami nag-stay for like 15 years. So, most of my education sa Cebu. And that was in Sigaran School, Ateneo. And then I knew na in order to get recruited by like Manila schools, you really have to like pop off. But you really have to be good in where you're coming from, especially us na nasa provinces, because it's really hard to be noticed if you don't make a name for yourself and if you're not seen in like national competitions. So I guess having that goal in mind of wanting to play in the UAAP, I made it parang yung mga little goals ko rin to eventually play in the national levels in high school, so that the universities that I want to play for would eventually notice me. And thankfully naman, that was able to happen. And also because we have this tournament called the Jesuit Athletic Meet. And yung tournament na yon, Jam, parang lahat ng Ateneo schools will come together and play against one another. Parang friendly match lang that you'd be able to meet new friends and stuff like that. So there was this one time na si Coach O, pumunta siya. And then it was syempre such an honor for us kasi nga parang ag coach and stuff, and I really wanted to get noticed. So timing then, that was my senior year and I was the captain. I would say, I guess I was playing good because it must mean something for him to approach me and invite me to play for Ateneo, right? So ayun, I am not a recruit from Manila but from Cebu.
How's experience playing in UAAP?
Like how was my experience? I would say my experience has been fulfilling. Fulfilling in the sense that you're able to see your dream come alive. I mean, though I would say it hasn't been the ideal journey because in my head, when I was younger, I was expecting to play consecutively. But then, due to unfortunate circumstances, my playing years have been adjusted and have been irregular. Kasi, yun nga, I had to miss my rookie season, and then when I got to play again, I had to wait again and then play. So, ayun, it's not something I had hoped for, but I guess in the silver lining of things, I would say it's still fulfilling because I know how difficult it was to make it come true, but then I still did it.
Who is Ateneo teammate you learn the most?
Though I have been blessed to have been teammates with really great players right now, pro players, like I would say like sila Ate Vani, sila Faith. I would say I didn't have much time to play with them. Parang like at most 1 month lang siguro kami naging teammate because of the injury. And I did learn a lot from them, but then I would say if I were to pick a teammate that I learned from the most, it would be Lian de Guzman. Because though batchmates lang kami, her experience and the knowledge she has of volleyball has really taught me a lot. And mas naging teammates kasi kami. Siguro nagsama din kami 3 years. And yung mga times din na nagsama kami na kasi yung mga naging seniors nun eh. So, we had like Ate Roms, kami yung batch na kailangan nag-step up because yun yung time na, well, when I came back from the injury, parang yun yung time na kami na lang yung seniors na natira. And it was hard to navigate through it, but then I was really grateful for Lian because she has been very helpful ever since, and I know that I will always have something to learn from her.
UAAP players right now want to teammate on your team?
Siguro, I would wanna try. I would want to be teammates with Angel kanino. Yes. So actually, I knew Angel when she was grade school pa. When grade 7 siya. Kasi she played for the Bacolod title. And then ako, diba, I was in Ateneo Cebu. There were times wherein mag-tune up kami against one another and stuff. And then I remember seeing a very tall, lanky girl, which was Angel. She was really good for her age. And I saw so much potential in her. And then eventually, she was able to make a name for herself. And I guess I just really admire the way she plays. Parang makikita mo talaga yung aggressiveness niya and how much heart she plays with every game. And I wanna experience that, hopefully. Like, I would want to experience being teammates with her. Kasi that type of energy, parang nakakahawa talaga yan eh. And I think, considering how much she has made a name for herself, I would also want to learn a thing or two from her. Even though she's younger than me, I could tell that she's more experienced talaga.
Why you choose number 10?
Okay, so when I was younger, my first ever jersey number was 9. And then, it was 9 because birth month ko yun, September. But then, nung na-transition ako to the high school team, yung team captain namin at that time was number 9. So, there weren't much other numbers to choose from. And then, yung coach ko, I remember he told me, like, just choose number 10. Kasi, parang yun yung susunod sa 9. And sabi niya na parang, it's okay, I believe na someday, you will be known for being number 10. And I guess, like, looking back at it, like, I guess I did. Eventually, like, parang it stuck on me na I have always been known as, like, jersey number 10. And I just wanted to keep it until college because, I don't know, I just felt so comfortable with that number na I feel like it has become my own. And I was grateful and lucky, I guess, kasi nung pag-enter ko ng Ateneo, open yung number 10 kasi si Ate Kat Tolentino already graduated. So, thank you, Ate Kat. But yun nga, ironically, bakit my history of ACL injuries ang jersey number 10.
Who is PVL player your dream match?
Sino pong PVL player ang gusto kong makalaro? Siyempre si Ate Eliza Valdez. Kasi growing up talaga, she has been one of my idols, and knowing that she's still playing in the league, I would really hope na someday makasama ko siya. If it's not maka-teammate, at least like makalaban. Kasi parang it's such a big honor to be able to say na you were able to play volleyball with the Eliza Valdez. So I guess, hopefully, wag mo na siya mag-retire. Sana po mag-abot ka. Experience. I would say all of them. All of them. They're all like such tough contenders. But siguro ang pinaka mahirap talaga or the toughest would be LaSalle. Considering how tall they are, and given our team this year, we aren't as tall, and I think it was really challenging for us to go against them because they're all like, apart from them being really tall, they're all very athletic and quick. So it was very challenging. And siguro toughest opponent, most likely, I would say Angel again. Angel because like she's so tall, her reach is so high too, and yung tipong kahit may blocker, she can still find a way to score, and it's really difficult to read her too.
Last question, your top 6 volleyball player.
Top 6 volleyball player. Like parang first 6 ko. Bias ko kasi Ateneo eh. So, obviously, Yung dalawang outside ko, Ate Eliza. Tapos, second ko, si Ate Bani. Sorry guys, pero all-Ateneo dito. Yung first six ko, as may bayan. Yung middles ko, be AC minor. And then, si Ate Maddie. Setter, Ate Gia. Libero would be Ate Roma. And then, yung opposite, Ate Kat. Tangkad namin. Yeah, so that would be my first six.
Thank you for watching.